couple months ago, I went to one of the world's most prestigious science and engineering competitions, better known as ISEF. ISEF brought in the world's brightest minds, the next doctors, engineers, and overall, one of the most high-achieving students of my age. I'd love to tell you that I'm like them, that I have a 4.0 in weighted GPA, or that I have 20 extracurriculars, or I'm a D1 undefeated scholar athlete. But the truth is, I am not. Last year, I failed high school chemistry. As a student, I felt extremely lost. I had no passion, I had no direction, and most importantly, I had no discipline to try in the classes that proved slightly difficult to me. My teachers and my friends would eventually know me as a guy who would skip class and skip tests. When I would study and take those tests, I would do terribly. Eventually, my self-esteem would plummet, and so would my performance at school. I'd given up. I'd always ask myself, how can my friends get straight A's in 6 AP classes, and yet I can barely seem to maintain a C? The people I met at ISEF were of course incredibly smart. I made friends who are going to Ivy Leagues, like UPenn, Harvard, Stanford, and more. I met people from across the United States and across the world, making friends from Canada, Taiwan, Vietnam, Sweden, Germany, and more. There were 1,700 students at ISEF, all from different backgrounds and cultures. 1,700 students, each working to achieve their goals, each with the potential to change the world. One night at ISEF, I met up with a group of students for tacos. It was almost midnight and we were in downtown Los Angeles. So as you can imagine, it was kind of stupid, but it was new. At that moment, we were just a group of people who were trying to make the most out of the moment and have some fun. These high-achieving students didn't surround their lives around one thing. They wanted to have fun, just like me. They were people that were trying to make the most out of the moment and who were hungry late at night. The people I met at ISEF were similar yet different. They had a goal, they had a dream, whether it was to get into a good school or whether it was to solve a problem that's prominent in the world. They have the capacity to change the world, but so does everyone else. The difference between them and I was what they were doing to reach that capacity. They were exploring their interest, working hard, and doing everything they could to meet their definition of success. Now I'm trying to achieve the goals that I've made for myself, developed after ISEF. Even though my GPA might not be a 4.0, or I don't have all the awards, the titles, and the medals in the world, I'm making the most out of what I have and giving a shot at my dream. We are all born with the ability to make waves within society. But what separates the average from the achieving is what they're doing to reach their success. So next time you have feelings of discontent and inadequacy, or you're afraid of the future, realize the worth behind your actions. Realize that you've hit a brick wall, and behind it lies the greatness of success. I'd like to leave you with a quote from an incredible figure, one who battled terminal cancer and made the most out of his life. Dr. Randy Pausch said in his last lecture, "Brick walls are there for a reason. They give us a chance to show how bad we want something. There is no such thing as average. This is your chance to show how badly you want your success."